So I'm like, Superwoman is here for you, dada. Like, we out, we gonna work together, like, we chilling together, like, we are inseparable.
Sister, is you okay?
I backs up, I speed off, and I leave him, her, and them kids there. I'm sorry, y'all. Call me a bad mother. I left them all to burn. Fuck it.
Get me the fuck on. I ain't got time for these crazy ass.
Hey beauties. So listen, we ain't even about to waste no more time. We about to get straight into it, okay? We ain't got no more time to waste. First story time that we gonna do, which is actually, this is about to be a series, okay? It ain't gonna be long like the Baby Daddy series, but it's definitely gonna be a couple of parts to the series. We just gonna get it over with. I'm gonna tell y'all about Omar. Y'all been waiting on the story time for 3 years.
Oh, now this is tea.
For the new ones here who don't know who Omar is, me and Omar used to be together for a few years when around the time that I first moved here, whatever. It was like a trauma bond. It was a very toxic relationship. I'm not about to get on here like, oh yeah, like I'm a victim. Like, nah, we both was shot the fuck out. We both was crazy. We both needed some help. We both had no business being with each other.
Please, God, thank you for healing me from that devil that you sent in my life. And I'm just happy to be here to say that I am healed today and I got over it. But that motherfucker tried me. Okay, I'm ready to tell my story.
It's the year 2018. I just moved from New York to South Carolina, Spartanburg to be exact. I moved 2017 April, right? March 2018, that is when me and Omar met, okay? Now, let me give y'all a little bit of backstory on everything so we could get straight into the juicy details. I had 3 kids at the time. Blessing was not born yet. Me and my children lived in South Carolina. We was here about a year. At the time, I had 2 jobs. I worked at Walmart on the weekends, and then I worked at Hardee's on the weekdays. And then on top of that, I did add Burger King into it too. So I really was working 3 jobs for real.
Yeah, this bitch is crazy.
Now, how did that work? My mom, she had moved down here. So now in the household, it was me, my mom, and the kids. When my mom would go to work, I would have my own kids. When I would go to work, she would watch my kids. That's how we would switch it out. It worked out for both of us because she ain't have to really pay no bills. And I ain't have to pay for no babysitter or no daycare. Y'all know how much daycare was? Hell to the no. Like, we wasn't doing that. So it worked out in both ways. We helped each other out. On the weekends, I worked at the Walmart warehouse from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Hardee's, where I met Omar, I worked 5 a.m. to 2 p.m. It was like Monday through Thursday type job. After I did the 5 to 2, then I would go to Burger King from 3 to close or 3 to 9, okay? So basically, I had 2 full-time jobs and 1 part-time job. I would really say Burger King was like a part-time job. Burger King and Walmart, I got paid every week from. Hardee's, I got paid every 2 weeks from. Y'all probably like, but you crazy. You was working 3 jobs. Yes, I was always a hustler. I was always a hustler. I still am a hustler to this day. You know what I'm saying? I done hustled so much. I done fuck around and sold a couple people. No. That was a joke, okay? I swear to God, I'm not into... Let's get back to it. So I was just a hustler. So I was doing my own thing. I was minding my own business. At this time, I was single. Y'all know, if y'all watch the Baby Daddy series, y'all know everything that me and Troy just been through. I was still trying to heal from Troy. I was still trying to get over Troy. I was not over that man. But it was a good thing because it was out of sight, out of mind. So I couldn't just run around the corner to him or run down the street to him because he lived in New York and I lived in the South. So that was the only good thing about it. You feel me? Boom. At this time, like I said, working at Hardee's, I meet Omar. I knew me and him ain't have no business being together, but it was so crazy because we both had blonde hair at the time. I remember I had went through this little mental breakdown and I cut off all my hair and I dyed it blonde. It was like short, curly, blonde. When I went to work at Hardee's, he was in the back making the biscuits. He had a mohawk. It was short, curly, blonde. Fuck no! I said, oh yeah, we a match. Two toxic people we a match. I know he's toxic because baby, I was toxic at the time. Now, at this time, I was 23. I was about to be 24 in like 2 weeks. I remember it was the beginning of March because Harmony's birthday was coming up and so was mine. So it was like March 2nd. And then I also remember because I had bought a new car. Feel me? So now at this time, the red car that I had, which is my starter car, I passed it down to my mother. But my mother didn't have no damn insurance. Remember that. That's going to be important. My mother didn't have no insurance. She didn't have no license. She didn't have none of that. She was supposed to be going down the street. We lived right down the street from the DMV. She's supposed to be going to get all this paperwork, taking the permit test, doing all of this stuff. But she never got around to it. She never did it. Now, my mom has my starter car, which is the red car that I told y'all about. And now I have the black sports car, which is the Mazda. I just got the car. I'm going to work. Like I said, me and Omar meet. We gonna just skip all the details. Long story short, we just met in the store, whatever. He was cool. We basically trauma bonded, literally at work. Like, on break, when he came out there, I ain't gonna lie, I was smoking cigarettes like crazy. Did I smoke weed? No, I did not. I stopped smoking weed from when I came from New York. I have not smoked weed in over a year at this point in time, right? So, I'm drug-free. I am smoking cigarettes like a sailor. I'm talking about I'm chain smoking them motherfuckers. He's smoking them too. But, you know, he was a drinker, though. He was more of a drinker, and I was just smoking them cigarettes. You know, I was smoking them motherfucking cigarettes like crazy. Now that I don't smoke them, and I smell it on people, I'll be like, ew, Chris, when you smoke like this, disgusting. I'll be disgusted with myself. Like, y'all niggas kissing me like that? Disgusting. Hell no. Hell no. But anyway, back to the story. Basically, we start bonding over the days that we knowing each other. We both working at the same job. We start bonding, getting to know each other little by little. He telling me little things about him. I'm telling him little things about me. Kind of find out, I guess, both our past relationships, them motherfuckers done played us. They done hurt us. You know, hearts broke. You know, we trying to heal. We trying to learn how to love, because obviously that wasn't love. Love that I knew, I thought love was squabble each other, like you square up, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I thought. Like, you hit me, I hit you. That's love. Like, at the time, that's really what I thought. Now, let me just tell y'all the reason why I even fell for Omar and liked him in the first place, right? I've never seen a man that was so confident. The way that he just casually would walk out of work and would just start walking down the block. Like, if it was any other girl, they would have been like, oh, he's a bum. Like, when he's walking home, like, where's his car? Like, mind you, don't know nothing this boy going through, don't know his story, nothing. Mind you, he had only been out here for a month. I've been in Spartanburg at the time that we met for a year. He been in Spartanburg for 1 month. He literally just moved down here from Miami. I moved down here from New York. So we two people that don't really know nobody here, and we just bonded. Like, damn, I don't know nobody here. You don't know nobody here. Shit, you cute, I'm cute. Shit, you a vibe, I'm a vibe. Shit, like, let's link one day. He didn't have a car because he just moved here. Y'all need to remember that too. He just literally moved to the South. So he didn't have a car yet. He's working there. He's trying to get his money up, get him a car, whatever the case may be. Okay, yeah, I got that part, right? So, boom, this dude lived right around the corner from me. The job is right up the street from us. He basically, his mother sometimes bring him to work, take him from work, whatever like that. But at the time, I do not know that he lived with his mother. You feel me? So, it was 2 weeks in or whatever. Like I said, we getting to know each other, vibing, da-da-da. So now we decide we going to take it up a notch. Instead of just seeing each other at work, we finna link with each other outside of work. Mind you, like I said, I left New York. I was not with Troy no more. When I tell you, I needed to get cracked. Like, bro, I'm 23 going on 24. Like, at that time, coochie was hot. Feel me? Coochie was popping. Okay? Like, I needed to get, like, what? Like, I ain't about to sit here and lie to y'all. Like, I needed that work. Feel me? I need to get drilled. Feel me? So I ain't gonna lie, that was all over my mind, like, hold on, because, you know, we had to wear a uniform to work. But when he used to be back there making the biscuits, and I used to be peeking, because, you know, when you look, you always look down. Feel me? You don't only look down when they got on the gray sweats. You look down all the time. So when you look, I looked down a couple times. I said, I know that thing, you know? So boom, like I said, we linked. I go to his house because mind you, I got kids and my mother at the crib. Like, I'm not about to sneak dude in the crib. Like, no, I'm not about to do that. So he like, nah, you can just come to my crib. Like, you know. So he showed me in the crib, whatever, show me around. I'm thinking this shit, you know, because I don't see no other adults. Like, I'm like, okay, like, oh, this nice or whatever. Finesse me. Didn't even care about it for me. So yeah, that night, you already know. It went down. And the midst of it going down, all he kept saying is, oh my God, I'm home. Oh my God, I'm home. I never even knew what that meant, right? I never knew what that meant. But he just kept saying, oh my God, I'm home. Oh my God, this is home. This is home. You know, while we just, I'm like, what you mean this is home? I'm enjoying myself. Like, you know, I enjoy myself like a motherfucker, feel me? So I go home that night and I'm just smiling and just, you know, like, I swear to God, since that night, we was locked in. We was inseparable. He would not leave my side. I'm not leaving his side. Like, no, I'm coming to your house. You coming to my house. But I did start letting him come into my house because after a while, he basically got into it with his mom. And he was basically telling me, like, yeah, I ain't gonna lie. My mother heard us when we was in a room. And I'm like, what you mean she heard us what? He like, yeah, she heard us when we was cracking. And I'm like, what? What you mean she heard us? Like, where was she at? Like, that's crazy. He like, yeah, but I'm grown at the same time. Mind you, at the time, he was like 30-something. I'm 20-something at the time. He like 30-something. Like, he's older than me. Feel me? Real, I'm young. I'm real young, dumb, easy to manipulate. I'm talking about real stupid. Feel me? Real stupid. Like, dude way older than me. Like, anything he was saying, I was listening to. Like, I was dumb as hell. Like, now I'm thinking about it, Charisma, you was stupid. So basically, his mother basically was telling him, like, I don't really care how old you are. Like, this is my house. You know, that's disrespectful. You can't be doing that in my crib type joint. And I was like, I respect it. Like, you know, like, I feel her. Like, that is disrespectful. If you would have told me, like, oh, this your mom's spot, whatever like that, I would have never even, you know, like, that is disrespectful. So, long story short, he did wind up meeting my kids, meeting my mom. Everybody was cool with him. We was all cool. Like, everything, it was what it was. Now, at the time, remember I told y'all I had a couple story times on the channel where I told y'all I had a couple friends. Like, I'm talking about real friends. They was males. We used to go to the club. We used to work in Adidas together, you know, like, feel me? So, one of my homeboys, he used to always come through. Okay. Did I ever tell y'all the story time about how before my mother moved down here and I had bought the black car, so I took one of the friends with me so he could drive my old red car, and then I had let him borrow the car, and come to find out the dude was homeless or whatever. When he bought the car back, he actually take a shower on I don't know if I ever told y'all that story time, but if I didn't, that's just the basis of it. Homeboy, me and him was cool, whatever. I met him out here. All his friends moved. He basically was homeless after they moved because they all was roommates. So from time to time, he would come to my crib. We would be chilling, whatever. My mother would be chilling with him. Like, he was, like, cool. Like, a family cool, you know? Like, you know how the family, that's not your family, but your family, yeah, he was, like, one of those. So he would be asking to take a shower from time to time. I let him take a shower. Nothing like that. I would just wait until the kids wasn't there, or either they was at my cousin's house, or they was at school, take you a quick shower, take you a quick nap on the couch, and then you could go about your business. Anyway, I had that friend. Omar did not like me to have male friends. In fact, he didn't like me to have any friends. He didn't even like me to have female friends, which was so weird. He didn't like me to have family around me. Him and my mother started bumping heads, like, real hard. He came over one day. We all chilling or whatever. My mother tells me, I don't like him. I think he GAY. So I say, why do you think that? She said the blonde just throwing me off, the way he moved. It's something about it. Like, I think that he was on drugs before he came here, something like that. I think it's something off. Like, it's something he ain't telling you. Is, you know me, because, you know, I used to do my shit. Because, you know, my mother came down here, she was clean. Because she couldn't find what she was trying to do. You know, she couldn't find her fix down here. So that's why I loved when she lived down here, because she was clean. So she, like, you know, as me being a I know I could look at somebody and tell when they was on that shit or when they still on that shit or when they used to be on that shit, and it looked like he's a recovering addict or whatever, something like that. And I'm like, what? Like, why is she saying all of this? She's telling me this. She not even telling him that. She telling me this. So I'm her child. So my mother ain't never steered me wrong before. So I remember I was talking in the room and I was asking him about his sexuality and stuff. And I'm like, so you sure you not GAY? Like, da-da-da. He was like, why would you ask me that? Like, I'm a man. Like, you see how I be drilling you, and you see how we be making love, and you see how da-da-da-da-da. Like, I don't want no man. Like, that's not me, da-da-da-da. And I'm like, okay, calm down. Like, calm down. You know what I'm saying? It's not that deep. Like, maybe it was that deep to him, because why would you ask me in that? But at the same time, it was like, I don't know. My mother said it. So anything she ever said in the past, I believed her because I used to, you know, she used to have the facts. Like, I used to find out it was facts. So I'm like, okay, cool. And I asked him about the other thing. I said, did you used to do, like, any type of drugs? Do you do drugs now? And stuff like that. He's like, what are you trying to ask me? I'm like, basically, you moved here from Miami, but why did you move here from Miami? Because you said, you know, you got your 2 kids there and, like, you was homeless or whatever, and your mother moved here, and basically that's why you was left homeless and stuff. So what was really going on? Like, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to be honest with you. I used to smoke blunts that had the white stuff mixed in it.
Oh, ain't no way. Like, what the fuck?
They was called something. Like, basically he was saying they real popular. Like, in Miami, everybody was smoking it or whatever. And I'm like, whoa. I would never, you know, like, I ain't never heard of that being popular or whatever. I heard of people doing it, but I ain't never heard of it that being popular. Like, nah, I don't get down like that. He's like, no, I don't do that no more. I've been clean, you know, I moved here to change everything about me, whatever, whatever. And again, I should have been up and left. Because as I'm telling the story, I done already recovered like 14 red flags. You feel me? Like, I already recovered like 14 red flags. But you know, back then, I was turning the red flags green.
Sister, is you okay?
I was like, no, that's the opposite. I was so fucking stupid, bitch. Like, oh. Okay. So I ain't gonna lie. I respected him for being honest about it. I respected him for being honest about the shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. Now, at this point, like I said, he still lived down the street. But he's at my house so much, it's like he lived there. We working at the same job Monday through Thursday. So I'm taking him with me to work. So, like, he don't even need a car no more. Like, you ain't even got to walk home no more, baby. Because Superwoman is here. Superwoman is here for you. Feel me? Like, I'm ready to ride and die about that dick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm ready to go to the end of the world about that dick. You know? So I'm like, Superwoman is here for you, da-da. Like, we out. We going to work together. Like, we chilling together. Like, we are inseparable. I'm talking about I go to the mall, he go to the mall. I spend the money, he spend the money. I go over here, he go over here. I eat this, he eat this. I sleep this time, he sleep this. I'm talking about we locked in like this. Nobody cannot unglue us. It was like you ever been in one of them real toxic middle school relationships? And then next week y'all break up and then he gets into a relationship with your friend and you be sliding down the wall and stuff? Yeah, it was something like that minus the friend in high school. You know, it was just me and him just like, you know, inseparable. Nobody could pull us apart. I mean, the kids thought he was cool. They liked him. You know, he wasn't like a creep or nothing like that. Because, you know, I had to watch him, see what he was on. Like, but he wasn't like a creep or nothing like that. Like, you know, I could trust him around the kids. I could trust him around my mom, stuff like that. After I asked him that or whatever, and he kept it real with me, I didn't leave him. I was like, oh, okay. Like, well, at least he kept it real. Because I know a lot of people who would never keep it real about that. Like, I ain't even gonna lie. If I done did something like that in the past, because of the type of person I am, I'm gonna be honest about it and just say it. But I don't never see myself that just rolling off my tongue like, yeah, I used to smoke the blunts with the stuff in it, and then nah, like he was too real for that. So like I respected his shit. Like, oh, as long as you don't do it no more, you don't be tweaking no more, or whatever like that. We straight with it. Like we straight. Say it's going on like a month and a half, 2 months at this point that me and him together. Locked in like thieves. Everything's still going straight. So remember I told you about the friend who used to ask if he could take a shower, whatever. So boom, I introduces them one day. I'm like, yo, friend, this my old dude, this my friend. And basically Omar just looking at him like, why are you introducing me to a nigga? Like, just like that. And I'm like, oh no, like, that's my homeboy, whatever. Out of respect, we all in the same crib right now. I don't want it to be weird. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm not one of the type of females that just have your mind in the air like, oh, she doing this and she doing that. Like, you know, like, I'm introducing y'all. Like, why would I have y'all in each other's face and not introduce y'all, let y'all know, you know? So he's automatically jealous. I'm talking about jealous. And this wasn't the first time he got jealous. I didn't tell y'all the details about us when we was working in Hardee's and I made a coffee for the other co-worker. And that nigga damn near took my head off for making the dude a coffee. And I'm like, it's just a coffee. It's not that deep. But to him, it was disrespectful making a coffee for another dude. And this was before we even started talking or before we even hunched. So, like I said, it been plenty red flags. I just turned them green because I was delusional as hell. We just gonna call him Raheem or some shit like that. Yeah, we just gonna call the friend Raheem. He ain't gonna be in the story too long. So basically, Raheem comes over to the crib, whatever. I let him take a shower, whatever. We in the room, so we don't see him doing none of this. My mother's in the her room, and the kids, they at school. So Raheem basically takes his shower, whatever. He gets back dressed or whatever. I let him use the washer and dryer to wash his little clothes that he got in his book bag. So at least you're going to be homeless. At least have some clean stuff, you know. So let him do that. I make sure he eat. Yo, you got this. You got to give him a couple noodles, wherever he going to be. Make sure, because that's the type of friend I am. So in the midst of it, it'd be pretty funny how when motherfuckers be homeless, they always got weed. They be homeless as hell, but they always got a motherfucking blunt. Feel me? So, of course, he pours out some weed. At this time, like I said, I'm not smoking weed. Neither is Omar. He's not smoking. We smoking cigarettes like a motherfucker. We're not smoking weed. Yeah, we probably smoked weed in the past, but we not smoking weed. Feel me? We clean. So, he pulls out his weed or whatever. Feel me? So, basically, we all start talking. And he like, yo, when the last time y'all smoked? When the last time you smoked, sis? Like... And I'm telling him, like, I mean, I've been a pothead my whole life, but, you know, like, it's just been on some, I just got a new car, still got my old car. It just been on some, I'm just hustling, saving money. I know if I start smoking at this time, 3 jobs going to be hard to manage, plus my kids. So it's like, that's why I'm just staying away from weed so I could just save a lot of money. Because I noticed I saved a lot of money when I ain't smoked before. So I'm like, that's why I stopped smoking, whatever. And then he basically said his reason, you know, because he used to be on that shit and he didn't want to be on that shit, so he just stopped. So everything cool. My homeboy, he rolls up, whatever. The dude tells me, he's like, yo, just hit this shit one time. Says hit this shit one time. So I'm looking at Omar and shit, because I'm just like, oh boy, like, please don't start your shit. Please don't start your shit. Yo, I hit the blunt. I ain't gonna lie. Hit the blunt. Immediately, I'm zooted. Long story short, Omar gets up, walks in my room, closes the door. He don't say nothing else. My friend, we dap up, whatever. He's done. His clothes done. Oh, no. Before he even left. His clothes is done in the wash or whatever, but my mother, she in there, she's sipping a bottle. Every time on Friday, my mother chooses to get her little personal bottle, whatever. So she's sipping a bottle. She like, yo, Raheem, you want to hit this bottle? You need a shot or something? Like, my mother was always offering motherfuckers something. So he like, sure. But really, she really wanted to know, who's your plug for the weed and how do I get his number? Because I need to get my own weed too. Because I'm new here. Because, you know, my mother was still really new to the South. She was only here like a couple months. So she like, damn, like I'm trying to, you know, find a plug or whatever. So she basically telling him, mind you, Raheem was over the age of 21. He was way over the age of 21, okay? So don't say, oh, your mother's in there smoking with a kid. Whatever. Better yet, say what y'all want. I don't give a fuck. In my mother room, she had 2 doors that was connected. Feel me? So the kitchen, you could go out one of her doors and end up in the kitchen, and then you see the backyard door, and then the other door, it was like in the hallway looking directly towards my room door type John. So he was sitting right there in a chair by like the entryway, and my mother had both rooms open. So basically they smoking together, and she giving him shots or whatever. I guess fair trade. And I go in the room because I'm trying to figure out what's wrong with Omar. He's like, when I tell you he start going off, and mind you, this is the first time he have ever went off. So I didn't know he had this type of anger in him. He start going off like, how the fuck you gonna go and you gonna smoke a blunt with a nigga? So I'm like, I didn't smoke a blunt with nigga. I took a pull. Like, it's not that deep. Like, calm down. He like, no, you got me effed up because you over here doing this and that and the third. And that's disrespectful. You don't do this, that, and that. And I'm just like, what? What the fuck are you talking about? Like, no, fuck that. And I don't like that nigga. And da-da-da-da-da.
I need you to relax right now.
Mind you, the nigga he going off about is right there in the next room. And I'm not gonna lie, Omar, the way you be talking, I want you to go in there and try him. Like, now that I know him now that I know who Omar is now after all these years, I wish he would have went in that room and tried, homeboy. Like, you in my room behind the door yelling and doing all of this. You got all this energy to yell about you not liking a nigga just because I hit the nigga blunt. And I'm telling him, that's my friend. That was my friend before I even met you. Like, me and him been cool. Like, we been in the trenches. Like, we been running the streets. We been in the clubs. We been hustling, working together. Like, we been going to the store, stealing shit from Walmart back in the day. Like, we been doing this. Like, what are you talking about? When I first moved here, like, he's mad cool. Like, why? I don't even look at him like that.
You're upset about a man that I never touched.
He's not even whatever. Anyway, Omar was not trying to understand that. He was just going off. He got mad. He stormed out the door and left. Mind you, when he left, of course, he took my car key and he got in my car and he drove off. I know I was stupid. I know. Shut up. I know I was dumb. Yes. He used to take my car and drive off, and I used to be stuck and stranded in the house.
It was just giving like dumb bitch type of vibe. Like,
I know I'm stupid. No, he didn't help me pay for the car. He wasn't helping me pay for the insurance, the car payment, or the bills. No, he wasn't. All right. Your mom was super too back in the day. Calm down. Like, stop touching me. Like, you doing too much. Like, yeah, he pulled off in my car. So, yeah. He pulled off. And, yeah, so when he... Eventually, my friend had left. He was just laughing in the room. My mother's in there talking mad stuff. Charisma, I do not like him. I don't care what you say. I do not like him. You need to pick somebody else. I'm telling you, he not the one for you. He GAY. I don't give a fuck what you talking about, daughter. I do not like him. Like, I don't like him at all. So, I guess my mother was mad at me because I wasn't agreeing with her, or I didn't want to, like, cut him off because she didn't like him. Because I'm like, Mom, plenty of niggas you dated in the past, and I told you I don't like this nigga, and you did not cut this nigga off. So, am I going to listen to you? No, I'm not. I mean, I'm going to take it what you saying, and now all these years later, when I was talking to my mom now, I'd be like, I should have listened to you. You know best. You've been through way more than me. You are older than me. I should have listened to you. But instead, I went against everything you said. A hard head makes a soft ass. Like, that nigga gave me the business. I'm talking about, he gave me the business. Okay, my friend winds up leaving. Omar finally comes back to the house. When Omar comes back to the house, he storms in. He got his bottle of liquor. That's another thing. He was an alcoholic like crazy. And because I didn't drink, I really wasn't looking at it like that. Because he would never like have the bottles of the liquor. He would always have the what's the thing? You know, you get the small Tropicana juices. They got like fruit punch, mango flavor, whatever. The Welch's one. I'm gonna try to find a picture and put it on the screen. But the Welch's fruit juice thingies, those bottles, he used to drink those, like the little apple juice bottles and the orange juice bottles, the Tropicana ones, right? He used to drink all of those, sometimes pour it in the sink, and then he used to fill it with liquor. And he used to have one every morning. And I used to be looking at him, and I used to be like, damn, like, he be waking up good vibes, like, you know, good spirit. Like, that's because the nigga was drunk 24/7, and I never even knew. Because I always thought, like, oh, he loved apple juice. He loved him a nice fruit punch, Welch's. He loved him a Tropicana orange juice in the morning. Like, that's what I thought. Like, oh, he loved him some, you know. I was fooled. That shit was liquor. Every morning, it was liquor. I don't know how somebody could just drink. But that's what he was doing. So, like I said, he comes back that night. He comes back. He has some weed. It's like an eighth. He has some weed. Mind you, me and him don't smoke, so I'm trying to figure out what is he doing. So he, boom, slaps the weed down on the dresser. He have a bottle, all types of shit. He tells me, listen, tonight I want to get lit. It's Friday. We should just get lit. And I'm like, oh, I don't really want to get lit. Because, like, I got to go to work in the morning. Like, you know, I got Walmart from 6 to 6 type shit. Like, I got to I gotta go to work in the morning, so I don't really want to do that. He said, nah, cause fuck that. You was smoking with that nigga. You pull that nigga blunt. You gonna pull my motherfucking blunt. And I'm just like, whoa, like, calm down. Calm down. Like, you real hype. Like, you real hype. Like, bro, I should have been left this nigga. But listen, it gets way worse. So I'm like, calm down, like, you doing too much. So my mother comes in the room, because my mother was always finding a reason. She was looking for a reason. So my mother comes in the room. She's like, what's all this yelling about? Like, you just got back. You gonna take my daughter's car? Like, what's all this yelling about? What's all this yelling about you got in here? He like, nah, because fuck that. She wanna pull that nigga blunt. She gonna smoke with me. Fuck all that. So my mother like, shit, wow. Hold on, let me get me a blunt out of there. Cause she goes, pick her up a blunt. My mother just picking up the buzz like, that's gonna be it right there. That's how my mother used to move. Like a true fan. On my soul. On my soul. On my life. Like, she pick up the weed. She like, She walk right on out. So, Mom, you're not gonna save me? This nigga's yelling. Like, you supposed to tell him, like, don't yell about daughter or whatever. She like, fuck that. I got what I wanted. Like, so she goes in the her room, whatever. I guess she rolled up her stuff. She doing what she doing. This nigga really rolls up and he forces me to smoke with him. I'm talking about he would not stop until I was pulling the blunt. He forced me to smoke with him. After that, he kept rolling and rolling and rolling. He kept pouring shots. Here, take it. Here, take it. Here, take it. And I'm just like, I gotta go to work in the morning. Like, I don't know what you on. And he just kept getting angry and angry. And I'm like, I don't even want to make this nigga mad. He never even had an argument before. Like, we've been perfect. Like, all of this because I pulled my friend's blunt that he's so jealous about this. Man, I said, fuck it. Feel me? So, yeah, I smoked that blunt with him. My dumb ass. He became a pothead and he dragged me right down with him. Every day after that, it was weed. And then the shit that used to piss me off, I felt like he knew I had 3 jobs, right? So he knew I was going hard. He knew I was a hustler. He knew I was on my shit when he met me, feel me? I felt like he low-key started taking advantage of that because, for example, his daughters lived in Miami. And it's like every freaking week, because he used to be off on the weekends, it's like every freaking Friday come around, he want to, oh, babe, you think you could help me get a plane ticket to get to Miami? I just want to see my kids. Oh, you think you could send me to Miami? You think you could help me get to Miami? I got to go to court for my daughter.
Bitch, you're a liar. You're a fucking liar. You see? I knew I didn't like this hoe.
He used to tell me about court fees he had, how he got to go down there to fight for custody, and he need $125, and he need this, and he need that, and my dumb ass was giving it to him.
Are you that delusional?
My stupid ass was giving it to him. Like, I'm talking about here, like, I'm talking about a simp. I was a simp. Like, what? If I was older, you could have called me a sugar mama.
Girl, stand up.
I was only 23. He was in his 30s. Like, he knew exactly what he was doing. And he played that motherfucker good. This whole time, he kept telling me that he got a license. He had his license in Florida, whatever. Well, Miami, he was living out there. And he's working on getting him a car. And until he get him a car, he need me to help him get plane tickets and bus tickets and all of this stuff to get to Miami. And like I said, my dumb ass was helping him all the freaking time. Like, and he would just lie about stuff, and I was still, you know, like, helping him out. Like I said, since that first blunt incident, it never stopped. Like, it literally got worse. Like, yeah, he wasn't putting the white stuff back in weed, whatever, and doing nothing like that, but it got worse. Like, it was like addict activity. Like, it's like, oh, this nigga's punching holes in my wall if he don't have no weed at this point. Like, he's not playing. Like, he's getting angrier and angrier. His true colors are starting to come out. The butterflies we once had for each other in the first couple of months, them shits is dead now. Like, real dead. My mother, she real hostile. They arguing back and forth. They going in on each other. Like, my kids are seeing this. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's getting real serious because now his real true colors are starting to come out. The true colors that I didn't know about. And at this time, once the true colors already started coming out, we was already locked in, months locked in. So it was like, it was no leaving him. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I was stupid. I was stuck. I was literally in love. Like, trauma bond. Like, no, this my person, feel me? Yeah, I feel like he would take advantage of me, and around the time when we started smoking again and he was drinking all the time, he would go spend his whole check. Mind you, he got paid more than me. That's one. At the time, at Hardee's, I was only getting paid like $8.75. He was getting paid $10 for what he did. We got paid every 2 weeks from there. So I would check. I don't know how much his check was because I wasn't in his pocket. Feel me? But I know every 2 weeks my check was around $700 from Hardee's, from working at Hardee's. Feel me? So if I'm only getting paid $8.75 and my check is $700, you getting paid $10, and you work more hours than me. This is your only job. I know your checks is in the thousands. Like, come on now. So I'm just kind of confused on why he would go spend his whole check, and then he would come to me and make me feel like I'm obligated. Like, oh, I spent all my money. You gotta buy some weed. You gotta buy this. You gotta buy that. And I'm like, bro, like, how did you spend all your money? We literally just got paid like 2 hours ago. Like, we just got off the clock. How are you already broke? Like, I'm not understanding it. So I would do stuff like, oh, okay, like, how much you need? 50? Okay, give him $50. He will go spend the whole $50 and he'll come back. Well, I need this. And then the next day, I need this and I need that.
I take it like you're playing in my face.
And I need that. And I'm like, bro, what the hell? So I ain't gonna lie, stuff started getting bad. I'm talking about financially, it started getting bad because anytime that I would deny him, like, oh, I don't have this, or I'm not giving you this, he would get mad. He start punching shit, sometimes punching me. So I'm like, fuck that. Fuck that. But he was smart, though, because he punched them walls up until my mother left. Because he never put his hands on me. It never went that far until after he got my mother up out of there. Feel me? Oh, yeah, and at this point of me and him being together, I've met his mom and dad. He had met my mom. My dad didn't live here at the time. He did meet my aunt. As far as, like, my cousins and stuff, he never really met none of the family like that. You get what I'm saying? Like, he only met my aunt one time. And all my other family that live down here, he never met them. One night after he done spent all his fucking money, he come to me like, oh, no, I need more money. Da, 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 da. So I just give him the money. I'm like, cool. The thing is, he had met some friends. So now he's taking my car to pick up his friends. How none of your homeboys got cars? How y'all all bums? Like, I'm confused. Like, how all y'all bums? Anytime you see his homeboys, they all driving they girl car or whatever. I could tell it was a girl car because what we used to do, especially me, I used to put the pink thing on. I still do it to this day. But I used to put the pink steering wheel on, and I used to put the bedazzled thing over my license plate so you know that this is a female car. So just in case he cheating and he trying to come to you in my car, you going to know he's in a female's car. Like, we're not doing that. But for some reason, all his bummy friends, he used to go pick up, and they used to be in the yard. He had a real jealous problem. Feel me? So one of his friends used to bring his girl. So his girl used to come in and try to talk to me because we the only females. Feel me? So Omar used to come in the house and tell me I cannot go outside in my own yard because it's disrespectful to him, because him and his friends is out there rapping. Don't get me wrong, that motherfucker could rap really, really, really good too. He could rap really, really good. But this is my car. I can't use the car to go to the store. I can't go nowhere because you and your friends got y'all cups of liquor on top of the car, rolling up blunts, smoking in and out my car on my yard. And I can't go in my own yard because you don't want your friends looking at me. So, like I said, the girlfriend comes in and she trying to have a conversation with me because we the only females. So I'm basically like, that's crazy how she like, I'm like, so he told you to come in? Your man basically told you to come in here? And she like, yeah, you know, he find it disrespectful. Like, he don't want me in boys' faces. I'm like, so what was the point of bringing you along? Like, I don't understand that. So he don't want you in the yard. She like, well, you not out there, so yours don't want you in the yard? I said, let me just shut the fuck up then. Because, yeah, my own yard, my own house where he don't pay no bills at, my own car, and you telling me I can't go in my own yard. What? God forbid I go out there to grab the mail. Oh, but you want to be a hoe. You want to be seen. You want people to see you, like. So I'm stuck in a crib while you and my shit. So I'm just like, cool. Like I said, me and the girlfriend, we still conversating or whatever. Him and the friend, he leave the other friends out there. Him and the friend come in the house. The friend sitting next to his girlfriend. Omar basically sitting next to me, and he's asking me like, oh, what y'all was talking about? We like, oh no, we wasn't talking about nothing. So he just keep pressing the issue like, nah, because it sounded like y'all was talking shit. I said, nah, the only thing we said was, how the hell this my yard and my car and I can't go out because you out there with your friends? Like, I basically can't use my own car because you out there with your friends. Like, it really doesn't make sense. Y'all, I'm telling you, this man stood up and started going off. He started going off. At the time, mind you, my kids is at my cousin's house, feel me, for the weekend. My mother is at work because she worked 11 to 7. So she worked 11 at night to 7 in the morning. She's at work. So he gets up in my house, in my living room. He just starts going off, completely off on me. Start going off in front of all the friends, stuff like that. And I'm just like, call me all types of names. He gets in the car, drives off, mind you, my car. And I'm just sitting there like, you know, I'll just wait for him to come back. Like, just fucking stupid. Mind you, at the time, I wasn't 23 no more. I had already turned 24 like 2 weeks after I met him. Mind you, this like a couple of months into us dating still. He basically staying at my house, even though his stuff is really not at my house because he live around the corner. He basically stay at my house. Like, if he's not using my car to get around, he's using his mom's car to get around type shit, feel me? I think like a week had passed by or something like that. My mother basically comes and she knocks on my room door. So me and him asleep, the kids is in there asleep. It's early in the morning. My mother had just got off of work. She comes in there, she knocks on the room door. She's like, yeah, this trash that I told him to take out yesterday, he's here. He's not paying no bills. He's not doing anything. He could at least go take out the trash. Because where we lived, we didn't have no, it was like we lived in the country part. So in the country part, the trash people, they don't come and collect your trash from your trash can, whatever like that. That don't happen in the country. That's only in the city type John. Like, you get the blue recycling bin, then you get the gray trash thing, and they come like every Tuesday and get your stuff. Yeah, I lived in the country. We didn't have that. So we had to take our own trash to the landfill by ourselves. So that was his real only requirement for real. If you was going to be at my house, be a man and take out this damn trash. Like, Sincere's not old enough yet. Be a man and at least take out this trash. So my mother knocked on the door. Like, I told you since yesterday to take out the trash, and it been sitting on the porch since yesterday. And now the cats, like, because it was like stray cats come by and stuff, the stray cats then came and ate the fucking, like, ripped all the trash. So now I just had to clean all of that. You need to get up and you need to take the trash out. So he gets up, whatever, he's just mad. So he's basically trying to tell me, like, close the door so he could tell me something. He tells me how one night he was up all night or something like that, and my mother was on the phone with SpongeBob funky ass. Still don't like her. I'm not gonna lie, I still don't like her. But he basically telling me how my mom was on the phone with her sister SpongeBob, and my mom was talking mad shit about both of us. Like, oh, she's stupid as fuck. She give that nigga anything he want. That nigga don't even want to take the trash out. Like, I don't care what nobody say. That nigga GAYF that, blah, blah, blah. Like, my mother going in. She going in like, yo, she's a dumbass bitch. Like, she's so easy to manipulate. Like, niggas can just get over on her. Like, you might as well call this bitch a sugar mama. Like, but I'm talking about my mama going in on the phone. Like, but I ain't gonna cap. Everything he's telling me that my mom is saying on his phone, she already done told me to my face. Like, she a relaxed bitch. She already done told me to my face. I'm just not listening to her. So now she calling the next bitch thinking she gonna get the next bitch to call me and get through to me. Like, Charisma, you stupid. But I'm so locked in with this dude. I'm so delusional over this dude. I'm never leaving him. Like, I'm never listening to what y'all saying. Like, I see all these red flags. I just painted 30 fucking red flags green. Like, what are you talking about? Like, this my man. Like, this my ace boom cool. Like, no cap. Like, it's nothing you can say. So everything he's saying to me, I'm like, what? So he's feeling a type of way. He's feeling a type of way. He decides to go out there. I said, don't say nothing to my mother. All due respect, that's my mother. I will check her. I will talk to her about it when it's just me and her. We're not going to do that in front of company. We're not going to do that in front of you. Like, I don't do that in front of people. It's just me and my mother. I just want me and my mother to have a conversation about it. I don't need you saying nothing to my mother. He goes out there, grab the trash, and he tells her, And it's crazy how you sitting up on the phone all night talking about your motherfucking daughter when, bitch, she take care of you. My mother went ballistic. My mother went ballistic. I'm talking about ballistic. Take care of me? Nigga, she take care of you. Take care of me? Who the fuck? I don't know who this nigga talking to. She hang up the phone on SpongeBob. I just hear that kitchen drawer. When you hear that kitchen drawer and my mother's involved, just run. Don't even ask, because you know what she going for. So she grabbed that big thing. All I see is Omar take her out the door. He running down the block. He running with the trash. He running with the trash. He running with the trash. So I go out there. Because I'm trying to call both of them now. I'm like, no, it's not even that deep. Like, I told him not to say nothing. She like, I don't give a fuck. Fuck that nigga. You gonna take that nigga side or you gonna say something? How I'm supposed to say something to him? He already running down the street. Like, he's running down the street. So now I see my mom. Like, she picks up the stick or whatever. She starts hitting my car, my black car. Why are you hitting my car, girl? She starts trying to hit my car. So I'm like, bro, this lady is fucking tripping. Like, she's tripping. What do I have to do with this? I didn't say anything. Like, you was talking shit about me all night on the phone to SpongeBob, and I didn't say nothing to you. He said something because he felt like you was being disrespectful. Even though it wasn't his place, and I told him not to say nothing, he still said something. And you getting mad at me. Like, you want all the smoke with me, too, because you mad. Because you can't catch him. Like, he's skinny as hell. He's taking off down the street. You cannot run behind him and catch him. So she's mad, whatever. Now she's trying to break my car window. So I get in my car and I pull my car out. Mind you, my kids in the house where all this is going on. Feel me? So I pull my car out so she cannot hit the car. Because at this time, she's coming out the house. She ran back in the house. She's coming out the house with the dining room chair, and she's trying to throw it on my windshield to break my windshield. So I'm backing out the driveway because I'm trying not to let her hit the car. Like, why would you want to break my shit? Like, I don't have nothing to do with that. So I'm driving down the shit. As I'm driving down the shit, I still see this nigga running. He see me coming. So I'm driving slow past him. He starts begging on the window, knocking on the window. Let me in the car. Let me in the car. Let me in the car. He looking this way, looking this way. I'm like, I really didn't want to let him in the car because I'm like, bro, I really don't want to be involved. I really don't want her to see that he even in the car. So my dumb ass, I let him in the car. As soon as I let him in the car, he like, yo, your mother's fucking crazy, bro. You need to get rid of her, bro. I don't know how she could treat you like that. Like, she be dogging you out, bro. Like, all she do is talk shit. All you do is take care of her. You give her whatever you want. A free place to stay. She don't got to buy food. She don't got to buy soap, tissue. She don't got to do motherfucking thing. You take care of her. 'Cause I'm telling you, that's how he talk, bro. He be going off like, like, just going off. Like, he's screaming. He crying. He's mad emotional. He's going, and I'm just like, can you just shut the fuck up? And he like, what? Like, you not seeing what I'm talking about? And I'm like, bro, just shut the fuck up. My nigga like, shut up. I told you not to say nothing. No, because she disrespects you. And you give her a free house and a free car. And you give her free this. And while he talking, feel me? And I know he wrong for even saying something to her because that's my place. That's my mom, feel me? But as he talking, it's starting to kick in. It makes sense a little bit. And I'm like, yeah. And he like, yeah, you give her a free car? And I'm like, yeah. Yeah, and a free place to stay? Yeah. And you gave her your sunroom, his bed, everything. You know what? You motherfucking right. You know what? You motherfucking right. You motherfucking... At this point, bro, I'm starting to turn on my own mom. For dude, this how bad the manipulation is. Feel me? I'm over there like, you know what? You right. Yeah. She gonna disrespect you in front of your motherfucking kid. You know what? You right. You is right. Yeah, you be buying the weed. You give her the weed. She don't be buying the motherfucking weed. You be giving her the weed. You know what? Yeah, nigga. You right. Am I going to say that in front of my mom's face, though? No, the fuck, I'm not going to say it in front of my mom's face. So, we drive back to the house slowly. My mother is still outside. When I tell you, while we driving up, my mother has a gas can. Mind you, the chair is still outside. My mom has a gas can and she is circling around the house. Mind you, I just told you my fucking kids is in this house. She is circling the gas can around the house, talking about, yeah, because we had a push mower at the time and it needed gas. So we had the gas in the red thing. So she is putting it all around the house. On the outside of it, she's like, yeah, because I'm going to burn this motherfucking house down. If he think he coming back up in here to live with us, I'm burning down this motherfucking house. I said, what are you doing? So I get out the car, I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Like, my kids is in the house. Like, my kids, she is just out of it. She's like, I don't give a fuck. Why would you bring him back here? Mind you, he's in the passenger seat talking hella stuff. He gets out. He's like, oh, you're crazy. You're a psychopath. You're a lunatic. You're this. I'm talking about, he is just digging at her, digging at her, digging at her. One thing, don't dig at Sabrina, okay? Because she not the one. He don't notice, though, that she's real life crazy. You get what I'm saying? So he's just like digging at her. I'm telling him, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. So now me and him arguing back and forth. Me and her arguing back and forth. They arguing back and forth. The kids peeking out the window like this. She got the damn gas can thing. While she doing all this, she throws down the gas thing. She picks back up the chair. She trying to hit the car again. I'm like, oh my God, like what the hell is going on? Like, so now I jump in my car because I'm trying to back up so she won't break the damn glass. He's trying to get back in the passenger seat. The door closed. I locks that motherfucker. I backs up. I speed off and I leave him, her, and them kids there. I'm sorry, y'all. Call me a bad mother. I left them all to burn. Fuck it.
Get me the fuck on. I ain't got time for these crazy ass bitches.
Nigga, I'm gone. Like, I didn't start this shit. Like, all I did was love this nigga, be with him, and my mom was mad because I wouldn't leave him. And then he decided to check her for talking shit about me when I'm asleep in my house and stuff. And yeah, it didn't really like... I left them motherfuckers there, bro. I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. Like, they was both blowing up my phone. Like, come back to the house, come back to the house, come back to the house. All this shit. I'm like, man, fuck that shit. I guess he walked down the road. He left or whatever. So I waited for him to leave because I really wanted to, like, diffuse the shit with my mom. So he leaves. He walks down the street going towards his house. Now, I pulls back up into the yard. So I'm basically telling my mom, like, you're tripping. Your grandkids is in here. You putting gas around the house, like, so she's like this with the lighter. Bitch, I'll blow this motherfucking house up. I'll blow this motherfucking house up. So you gonna take that gay nigga side? You know that nigga gay as fuck. You gonna take that nigga side? Fuck that nigga. Who he think he is to tell me anything? You my motherfucking daughter. You came out my country. So I'm telling her, just shut up, bro. Like, I get it. I get it. Like, I told him don't say nothing to you. She like, yeah, I said that on the phone. And I said it to your motherfucking face and I say it again. You a dumb bitch. You a stupid bitch. You ain't gonna never learn. And I'm like, okay, now you being disrespectful. You need to stop being disrespectful. Mind you, she right as hell. But I'm like, you know, you need to stop being disrespectful. You need to put some respect on my name because I'm grown now. I'm 24 now. She like, but you still a little girl. What are you talking about? That shit don't matter. I'm like, I'm grown now. I'm 24 years old. You cannot tell me that I'm not grown. I'm 24. And she like, I don't give a fuck. And you stupid as fuck. That nigga gonna play your stupid ass. You dumb as fuck. You dumb as fuck. You gonna choose that nigga over me? You gonna choose that nigga over me? Mind you, we in the house. My mother just starts wilding out. She takes the chair. She takes it up to the house window. She busts the glass out. So now I'm sitting there like, now you done bust my front window. You're going off. He is not even here. So my mother see that she bust the front window and I tell her, I'm calling the cops on your ass because now you done took it too far. And one thing I'm not about to do is be fighting either one of y'all while my kids is right here staring at it. So no, I'm calling the cops on your ass. And my mother walked off with no shoes on and she went down the block because she had a friend at the gas station. So she walked off with no shoes, went down the block towards the gas station. By the time she goes off to the gas station, Omar and his mom pulls up in the yard. His mom gets out the car with McDonald's. And she comes in the house. She looking around. She looking at the glass. She like, oh, my God. This is too much. So she gives my kids McDonald's or whatever. Omar basically telling me, like, yeah, you need to get rid of your mother. Like, she do too much. She not good for you. All she gonna do is bring you down. The way she talk about you, she don't like you, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Like, I'm, like, left and right with it. Like, I'm, like, I don't know, like, at the same time, it's my mom, but, like, I know I shouldn't let her disrespect me, but I do, because, like, that's my mom, and, like, it's okay, because I grew up like that, so it's okay for her to dog me out, it's okay for her to disrespect me, it's okay for her to call me names, it's okay for her to do whatever she wants, because, like, that's my mom. Like, that's how I used to live, you know, before I said, fuck that. That family shit don't mean shit. Like, you disrespect me, it's over with. But before I had that mindset, I had she could do whatever she wants. She my mom. She feel like she won't disrespect me, disrespect anybody around me. That could happen because she pushed me out, right? That's what I used to think. So he basically trying to tell me this. So the mother is now talking, and she like, oh, you know, you need to get rid of your mother because this is not a good example for your kids, and it don't make sense for two broke bitches to be in this house.
And who the fuck are you talking to?
I looked at the nigga mother, I said, two broke bitches? Bitch, I got 3 motherfucking jobs. I mean, I wasn't going to have them no more because I already knew. My mother was so mad, she was going to tell me, bitch, I'm not watching the kids while you go to work. Fuck you, bitch. You pick that nigga, tell that nigga to watch them. Fuck that shit, bitch. I'm not even coming back tonight. I'm not, no, fuck that. Like, you got me effed up. Like, so I already knew I was going to have 3 jobs after that day because my mother was not going to watch kids, whatever. I'm like, 2 broke bitches is crazy. Like, that's... How do you figure we're broke? Like, what are you talking about? I'm talking about his mother was some hot sedity ass bitch, pursed up the head, talking about, with her nose up. Like, bitch, didn't you used to be a crackhead back in the day? That's what he said?
Now I'm finna get irritated, because bitch, like, why you coming for me?
Huh? Oh, okay. Like, then you have all them kids, you couldn't take care of them, you used to be a crackhead as well? So, what are you talking about? You marry your husband and marry into some money, and now you calling other black women broke bitches. Like, I'm confused. Like, that mother, her mouth was crazy. Her mouth was crazy. And then when I used to do shit to her, it used to be like, oh, you can't disrespect my mother. Man, fuck your mama. Just how you felt about my mama. Okay, so long story short, that happened. The mother wound up leaving. The cops wound up showing up about the window. My mother came back down the block. She asked the cops because she grabbed all her stuff. She grabbed all her stuff, and my mother left and went back to New York and left me with the psychopath that I chose, right? I chose this shit. So everything that happened after and transpired after was my karma. Everything that my kids witnessed was my fault. Because instead of listening to my mom and listening and seeing the red flags, no, it got worse. It got way worse. So boom, my mom, she goes back to New York. Me and him are still together. Everything goes downhill. I can no longer work 3 jobs. I have to put the kids on the bus at a certain time. I have to get them off the bus at a certain time. It was times that I was asking him for help. Hey, can you get the kids on the bus so I put them on so I could do this? He would not do it. It was times when I needed help. Hey, can you just watch them while I do this? He would not do it. In fact, he wanted me to be in the house 24/7. He wanted to know my every move. At this point, I wound up quitting Hardee's. I wound up quitting Burger King. I kept the Walmart for the Friday, Saturday, and Sunday because at the time we was on time sheets. So it was okay for me to put them on the bus at 6:45, even though I had to be there at 6 a.m. On a Friday, I'll put them on the bus at 6:45, whatever, and I'll go to the job, but I'll put on a time sheet that I was there at 6. They couldn't basically tell the difference. So I got to keep Walmart. Like, Walmart was straight. For the weekend, I had got my cousins to watch them for the Saturday and Sunday. So I was straight with the Walmart. So I kept that. And then I went and got me a job right across the street from Hardee's that I used to work at, which was McDonald's. So I started working at McDonald's. I started working there from 10 to 6 a.m. type John. And I would literally... My kids would have a bedtime of 8 o'clock on school days because they would have to go to sleep at 8. But you know, kids, they don't go to sleep at 8, so they would stay up to like 9. By 10 o'clock, though, they was nice and sleep. 9:45, I didn't even have to wait till 9:45. I really could have left at like 9:55 because the job was McDonald's was so close to my house. So I would drive down there, clock in as soon as they go to sleep, make sure my door was locked. Sometimes Omar used to stay at my house, whatever, when they would sleep, but most of the time he was at his own house. So I'm like, I gotta do what I gotta do. I don't have my mother here as a support system no more. I don't have none of the type of stuff. As far as the red car, y'all might want to ask. My mother did get that car taken away before she left because she never went down the street and got her permit. So she did get pulled over for drunk driving in the red car, and they gave her a couple of tickets, and they took the car. And they told me if I wanted the car back, I would have to go to the tow yard and basically pay this large fee and get the car back. And I basically told them, I was being spiteful to my mom, I'm not gonna lie. I said, y'all can keep the car. I no longer want it because she's not gonna listen. She's not gonna go get her permit. So I'm not about to pay all of that money for her still not to listen. And then on top of that, at that point, she had other people driving my car too. And I was just like, nah, I'm not feeling it. But who am I to say, oh, Mom, I don't want other people to drive my car, but I'm over here letting Omar drive mine? I was very much stupid. We was very much dumb. 2 generations of dumb bitches. So the red car had basically gotten taken. At the time, I only had a permit. I did not have my license yet. So we needed somebody with a license to get the car. Remember, Omar told me that he had his license the whole time in Miami. When it was time for him to give the license, he said, oh, I don't have a license. I don't have a license. I don't know who told you that. You told me that. You're a liar. You're a liar. That's when I started discovering everything that he was telling me about his kids, him going back and forth to court fighting for custody and all of this. Everything he told me was a lie. All of the money I gave him to get to Miami was lies. I'm giving him money to go out there and see bitches and shit, be in hotels and bitches' houses and all types of shit like that. And yeah, I found all of that stuff out shortly after my mother left, and like I said, everything from there got worse. Way worse. Feel me? But that's part 1. We're gonna leave that like that because this story time is already long. So tune in for part 2. I'm really trying to get my posting schedule back. I want to see what 2 days I want to post again. I know one day I wanted it to be Sunday, but you know that is giving the Lord's day. So should I continue with my Monday and Thursday how I used to do? Just comment down below and tell me what 2 days that I should post a week, depending on how fast that I'm recording and uploading and editing, all that type of stuff. I could probably give y'all 3 a week, but I know the series are going to be long, so like the parts are going to be long, like over an hour. So we're going to leave y'all with that. Like I said, I'm going to let y'all have that, and I will see y'all in part 2. Tune in.